we're talking Ravens. Pretty much the big headline that came out was there has been 2 teams that have entered discussions on a potential Antonio Brown signing. It's been Baltimore Ravens and then the Seattle Seahawks.
I don't know, man.
It's a tough one. There's going to be mixed opinions either way you go.
Mm-hmm.
I think he burned his bridge, man. I don't know. He's a good player, but I don't know.
Is he wanting to go to Baltimore to get a little revenge on Pittsburgh?
I think that.
I mean, let's just be honest about it.
I could see that. And then Baltimore does have his cousin, Marquise Brown.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And then, you know,
that's true.
To me, Baltimore does have the locker room to a lot of these players. They can get them straight. To be honest, I'm not opposed to.
Right.
Yeah, but
what we thought about that with New England, though.
But
if any team, New England is the most structured team like ever.
He's a great player. He's just his head's not on right, man, and I don't know if it's ever gonna be.
But you know, going to the positives, maybe just maybe the little bit of time off. The fact that he has now learned that he's
getting everything taken care of. It seems like
right, but the fact that he's learned that he's not the only thing around, right? He can be thrown out of the league. You're not bigger than the NFL symbol.
If you sign him, I don't think you're going to have to pay him a lot of money because you're going to have to do a prove it kind of thing.
Right, it's going to be a prove it.
There's not going to be any guaranteed money.
I'd say a 1-year deal. Guaranteed he's got to play at least half the season, something like that. Which is kind of either team, Baltimore or Seattle. Both teams are going to be in playoff consideration.
Right, well, it's in playoff hunt.
So obviously he's probably going to be on the NFL, the commissioner list. He's probably going to get some kind of a suspension.
Yeah.
So, but you would go into it knowing that, though. 4 games, maybe 6.
If it's there, I'd go for it. Just for the simple fact that you could. He's a lot better than half of these receivers in the league. Even show that New England flashes.
Right, and like you were saying, how you guys have his cousin.
Maybe
that could be a good matchup, family tie. It would keep him. His cousin could help keep him straight. You have Lamar. You have a successful.
We got the offense.
Right, you got the offense. You've got a successful opportunity there for him to thrive in. I definitely can see that working. But, on Seattle's side of things, the same thing. You got Russell Wilson, you got Baldwin.
Metcalf, Lockett.
Right. You got an offense there that he could work with as well. So either scenario could work, but like you said, it's just he's got to keep his head straight.
I see Ravens drafted 2 receivers that could hurt them development. To me, I think they need...
There's a lot of question marks.
But it's risk versus reward. If you guys went that route, I
always look at the Josh Gordon thing. He was a hell of a receiver, and he just couldn't get it together. Yeah. And I heard he wants to be back in that. I mean, it's just he's had way too many chances.
I think they should go for it.
Yeah,
I think that it would take that offense to another level.
If you're not paying them a lot of money
with the run game,
Exactly. Just
worst case, not guaranteed. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Get him on a 1-year, $5 million, a realistic deal with, like you said, incentives. Not a lot of guarantees, or more incentive based, and make him work for that money.
I mean, who knows what happens? Maybe that'll bring the best out of Lamar too.
Yeah.
Passing wise, that'll open the field up more. And the one thing that we struggled, we always go back to the Titans game. Everybody was dropping the ball.
Yeah.
Now, on the other flip side with Seattle, like you said, Russell Wilson's, franchise quarterback. He would complement, I think, Metcalf and Lockett. That'd probably move Lockett back in the slot.
Right.
Which is where he should be.
That could be deadly in Seattle.
Especially that speed, because everybody's trying to match with what the Chiefs have with Tyreek and Robinson and what have you, but... I hope the Ravens sign him, but I'd say it's 50-50.
Right, I agree with you.
Between those 2 teams.
I agree with you.
And hell, maybe nobody will sign him. I mean, I don't know.
Maybe the Vikings will.
You'd love that.
We don't need any headaches, man.
Well, guys, I think that's all we got for Ravens news right now. tune in. We're going to do something special for the Vikings.
All right.